Hey everybody, So Wookie here. In this video, I'm going to go through how much XP you're going to need and how much you're going to need to play in Season 9 in order to finish the Survivor Pass Highlands pass. The reason for this is, I've got a couple of friends and a couple of people have said to me, the last pass that we had for Sandhawk, a lot of them have only got to the high 80s, early 90s, and aren't going to be able to finish the pass in time for it ending because there's just not enough weekly missions left and they don't get as much chance to play on the dailies. So I thought to myself, I'll have a look at the next pass, work out how easy it's going to be in terms of how much I personally play on average, and see what it's coming down to. And like I said, if you think you're not going to be able to play quite as much as me, there's a bit of a leeway. So you still might be able to complete the pass. Or if you play more than me, you know you're going to be able to play it really easily. So I hope you find this video useful. And if you do, consider liking and subscribing to see more. But for now, let's jump right in. So, obviously there's different types of missions. I'm going to ignore daily for now and go straight to the weekly. So in the weekly missions, there's 7 missions available for a total of 35,000 XP. Now, the duration of this pass is going to be 8 weeks. So the total XP for the 8 weeks is going to be 280,000 XP. You've got your premium missions, of which there's 8. Now, these aren't on a weekly basis. These are just once they're done. That's for a total of 36,000 XP. There's also going to be challenge missions, of which there's 6 that reward XP, and that's for a 6,000 XP. And also, the rank 44 reward is 7,000 XP as well. So the total for doing the weekly, the premium, the challenge, and the rank 44 reward is 329,000 XP. Now, to complete the pass, you need 490,000 XP. So after doing all those missions, you will need 161,000 XP. Now, that brings us to the daily missions. Now, if you do a set of daily missions, that's 3,700 XP. And if you do 2 sets in a day, which I tend to do on the days that I play more often than not, that'll be 7,400 XP. Now, for me personally, the average XP I get from a match can be anywhere usually between about 300 and 500, depending on kills. Sometimes you get more, sometimes you get a bit less. For example, I won a game on Miramar last night. I had 6 kills and I got 540 XP, I think, from that game, which was fine. Now, when I play in an evening, I usually play about 6 matches in an evening because I work, so I get a couple of hours when I get home. So if I average that out at 400 XP in a match, that'll be 2,400 XP plus the 7,400 for doing the 2 sets of dailies. That nets me 9,800 XP for the night. Now, I often play probably about 2 nights a week, so that's 19,600 for the week. Now, in the 2 months that the pass is going to be on, if I play at that consistency, that will be 156,800 XP from doing daily missions. Now, what hasn't been taken into account there is the actual days off that I have. So a lot of the time when I play days off, I schedule with the boys and we'll play like a day of ranked. Now in that day, as well as doing the 2 sets of dailies at 7,400 XP, I also max out the... What does it tell you about it again? The 7,200 maximum daily XP earned from matches as well. So on those days, when we do our ranked days, I'll net 14,600 XP. Now, we don't get to do that every week. It's usually every 2 weeks on average. So that'll be 29,200 in a month. And therefore, for the 2 months, it'll be 58,400 XP. So over the course of the 2 months, which is the duration of the pass, from doing dailies and match XP, I will have netted 215,200. Now you add that to the 329,000 for doing all the weekly premium challenge missions. The total XP I would have earned roughly in the 2 month period will be 544,200 XP. Now, as we know, we need 490,000 XP, so this is 54,200 more than I need, which means I have some leeway in 1 week if I don't play quite as much. But also, it also quite happens that some weeks I'll play more, so it'll be fine. Also worth noting is when you buy the pass on the console, it's usually a bundle where you get a 5-level boost, which would mean I can either save that or use it early to get ahead. So really, I'd be like 10 levels ahead on that one. Some things to consider also when playing the new Paramo map, missions won't complete as stated in the patch notes. I really hope they change that because it's just going to put people off wanting to play that. After like the first week and you've experienced it, you're not going to want to play Paramo because you want to do your pass. It seems like a weird decision. Hopefully they'll fix that by the time it hits the live servers. And that's it. So from working out basically like that and playing how much you play personally, you'll be able to work out how much XP you're going to need or how much you need to play more, perhaps. But yeah, hope you find that useful. If you did, consider liking and subscribing to see more. Wookie out.